This is iOS 13 concept. It is unlike any concept I've made before. But how I created this concept? Let's find out. It starts with the guidelines. I have to define guidelines before starting to design concept. I use Photoshop for this step. Currently, iOS uses human interface guidelines, but iOS 13 will reportedly introduce a redesigned user interface. So I redesigned the templates of the user interface. The new redesigned tab bar provides bigger tabs without disrupting the consistency. When another app has fewer tabs, the tab or the tabs will be bigger instead of being the same size as before, thanks to new layout. Centered titles are perfectly aligned with edge-to-edge display of new iPhones. A new iOS deserves a new color template. I choose new color combinations before starting to design whole concept. This one is no exception. Vivid color combinations will continue being trendy in 2019, only even more vivid. And iOS 13 concept features vibrant colors. This was the first step of iOS 13 concept design. The second phase is new icon designs. I redesigned all the icons with Illustrator, and it took so much time. Let me show you an example for design process of an icon. You need to create a grid for drawing shapes, and this is my grid. I'm gonna show you how I created this mail icon that I used in iOS 13 concept. First, I will draw shapes using this grid. Then, with the Shape Builder tool, I'm gonna erase some parts of the shapes. And this is the basic mail icon. Now it's time to colorize this icon using gradients. This is design process of an icon. I designed Apple Music and Settings app with dark mode for this concept. They are all based on the templates I made before. The new Apple Music features smaller UI elements so you can see and do more. Redesigned music player reflects the color of album art. The same thing applies to cover flow. Let's talk about my Photoshop workspace. As you can see, I grouped layers for each functional section of the app. This helps me to move fast when animating the UI elements using After Effects. I also use these cells as a guide when placing the UI elements, so everything looks perfectly symmetrical and aligned. When it's time to create dark mode version of the app, I copy and paste the artboard right next to it. Then I modify the colors for dark mode. I've used lighter foreground colors and darker background colors to get the same vibrant effect. I applied the same principles when creating the home screen. Even the home screen icons adapt the dark mode, so I created two versions of the same icon. When the design elements are ready, it is time to animate them using After Effects. I imported PSD files into After Effects. I named each layer of Photoshop files so it is easy to work with. One of the most crucial parts of this concept video is text animations. I watched each Apple commercial carefully to create the most realistic text animations possible. In this scene, icons get closer with increasing acceleration. Then, the text comes in with decreasing acceleration. Thus, these two animations act like one continuous animation. Text is almost stopped right now, but we don't want to do that. It needs to accelerate again so we can continue the animation. Just like that. But why did I change the background color to white? Actually, it highlights the meaning of the word, on and off. And then, the message repeats itself on Control Center animation. On and off. I think this helps audience to understand what's going on. Same principle is applied to other animations as well. They are all continuous animations. I use Graph Editor to adjust acceleration. If you know physics, you can easily create continuous animations with After Effects. And what about UI animations? I can't explain everything on this video, but I can say that UI animations are the most challenging part of this project. You have to adjust every value of moving objects, such as position, opacity, scale, rotation, and so on. I have to use calculator to adjust the right values sometimes. This 1-minute video takes hours to create, because I work on each frame carefully. This video has more than 3,600 frames. You see 60 seconds, I see 3,600 frames. After I finish all the animations, I export the project as a video. This is how I create concepts. As you can see, it's not an easy process. It needs so much effort. That's why I can't upload concept videos weekly. Also, I don't use the same methods all the time. Every time I create a video, I'm trying to change something, like better animations, different design styles. And this will never change. I will always try to do my best